Hi there, it's Ina here, and today I want to decorate this little burlap canvas. And this little canvas has its own story, and I will tell you all about it. Here, for starters, I'm adding some modeling paste. I want some extra texture. I will also be adding a colored piece of burlap as well as some cotton string. And between the modeling paste and some gel medium, I'm able to stick all this down very securely. So now, at the end of last year, I was able to join the design team for Canvas Corp brand. Now, Canvas Corp brand is an arts and crafts company. Many of you are probably familiar with it. Under their umbrella, they also have Tattered Angel and Seven Gypsies. And I'm so excited. I've never been on a design team, so I look forward to this next year to see what it will bring my way. So our first assignment for all the new team members is to decorate one of those little canvases each. So I think the idea is to make them in our own style and the way we like to work and to just make it our own. So of course I had to have some texture. You know I like teal or turquoise. And yes, you guessed it, there will also be some copper. So I'm adding everything to the little canvas and I give it a good dry, and I will also glue down those little canvas edges. Now I'm still getting used to my new camera, and even though it has a monitor, as you see, I'm still slipping out of frame, but well, I just have to learn. Also, my table got a little extension, so I'm at a different angle, but they're all good improvements and I just have to get used to it. This is some very simple craft paint. This one is metallic and the next one is just normal craft paint in different teal colors, just to give the background a little bit of painterly makeover. So let's see. Being a member of the design team, I was of course able to do a little shopping on their site, and I was really surprised of the large variety they had on the store. I've never bought from them before. I do have several supplies, but I bought them locally, and they really have a very large variety of wonderful papers, and their prices are very reasonable. I was really surprised. If you like vintage, if you like burlap, like the rustic look and all those kind of things, you will find a lot of treasures. Of course, they also have glimmer mist like I'm using right here. I use teal and some copper tone and also some gold. You always have to shake them up a little bit because the glimmer sits on the bottom. But they also have their own paints. And they have a fantastic line of ephemeras. They have all kinds of kits and collections. So I will put their link to the shop in my description box, and please give them a visit. I'm sure you will find lots of things you can't do without. So here's some copper for the edges. This is also a metallic craft paint and a little bit on the top just to bring out the little texture, the string, and um, all the little texture. This is a piece of very soft moldable bark. Actually, my friend Andrea gifted it to me, and I want to add a little bit. I like the natural look of it. Now, because I want it to look very organic, I'm not trying to cut it, so I'm pulling it apart until I have the right size and it fits. I also want to add these feathers. There is a copper one, and then there is a pretty turquoise one. That one was given to me by Ginny. So I'm really happy when I can use all these little goodies I receive in the mail from my YouTube friends. So here I'm just fiddling just to see where would it fit the best and how would it fit and so on. I want to add this button as well. This is one of my embellished buttons. I've done quite a few of those some time back, and I will add the link in my iCards if you want to have a look. Now the color was already very close, but I still added a little glimmer mist and a little bit of the teal paint just because I wanted it to match even more. So I'm gluing everything down. Now I'm tucking in the feathers mostly and just adding a tiny little glue. With feathers, you have to be very gentle. If you put too much glue, it all kind of clogs up and just doesn't look that nice. So there goes my button. And then I had the idea of this round word. It says dream, and it would have worked out fine properly. But I had the idea of color the cardboard, and the cardboard really soaked up the glimmer mist. And yeah, I think it just got too dark. So I wasn't so happy with it. And you'll see later I am changing it out completely. This is white ink pad just to bring some highlights to all the ridges. I like the look. And yeah, even though I tried to rescue the word with my gel pen, it didn't work for me. Here I'm playing with my zoom, and you can see the little button and all the texture and the feather and all the details. So here's my new word, time, and I will be adding two more. I also added a little bead to the bottom of the feather and a little copper to the lace part of the button. Now this little word was taken from a magazine, very flimsy, so I am gluing it on top of a word sticker, adding some distress ink, some sealing it, and it's ready to go. Now the little word sticker had a little brown edge, so it's perfect and it makes everything match. Now the word time is printed on a piece of artificial leather with little rivets in the corner, and I thought it fit perfectly. And now it says time deals and steals. I hope you enjoyed this little project. I see you really soon again. Bye bye for now.